So, today I thought it would be fun to show you everything I use for budgeting. So, we are in a time in our lives where we're really trying to save and we're really trying to gather up as much savings as we can now for a down payment on a house and a car. My car is extremely old, has a lot of miles on it, so it's gonna die soon. And we need to make sure that we have enough for a new car. We're wanting to extend the family even more, so with that, we need bigger space. And that brings me to the house. We need a bigger house. We need a bigger house. And that cannot be done with the money that we had saved up as of the beginning of last year. So this year, going into the new year, we're looking a lot different. We're looking a lot better, but we also have some goals put in place still because we're still not quite there. So that's where the budgeting comes in. I do a weekly budget on the whiteboard and hang it up so we can see it. And that just tells me everything that's going on that week. I put down all the bills that are due in that week. So I normally go from Sunday to Sunday because Sunday is usually when my husband and I make our paydays. We're both self-contracted, so we don't really have a set payday. And then I write down, like for example, this was from the pay cycle December 8th to January 3rd. The bills that were due were rent, phone, gas, electric, car, and then I wrote down the total left over after those bills. And then I can do what I do with the leftover money. It was technically negative because we started out with a smaller paycheck than what we anticipated for, but we still made it work. We just had to stick to the budget. I won't go into how much all of that is, but I will tell you things like gas. I usually put anywhere between $30 to $50 because it's a range. We never really know for sure because we don't know how much driving we'll be doing, that kind of stuff. So I'm setting it up here, and I'll show you in a second. In the last clip, I said December 8th through January 3rd. I meant December 28th through January 3rd. So this time we'll be doing January 4th to January 11th. Set it up like this. Weekly budget, I put the starting amount, which I did not put yet, and the pay period time. And then the bills will go down here. So far, there's no bills. I looked in the monthly budget that I do on the 1st. I'm looking at the monthly budget and I cannot see that anything is supposed to come out this week. Normally what I do when that happens is I just do the gas, and I also double check with my husband to see if we have anything that we would like to do. I will say I know that his car payment was due on the 1st. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to process though. So we're gonna put that down just in case, so we can make sure we have enough money in the account for that. I also ended up putting our PP&L bill because I realized even though it was paid this morning, it also takes a little while to process. So just in case these two bills don't get processed until Monday or Tuesday, it's always nice to still put them on as kind of just a possibility, so that way we can make sure that we have enough money in our budget and we have enough money in the account for them. It's like, I won't show you the amounts, but I will say leftover, I didn't put it yet, but it's looking pretty good so far. I was getting a lot of my information from this book. This is the monthly bill payment checklist. This is where I do my monthly budget. But so far we had an income on the 1st of $451. I put down that our starting balance was $1,700 and our month goal is speak to a financial advisor, and at least $100 put into our savings by the end of the month. We normally always do more than that, but you never know. And then I was able to put down all of the bills. So that's where I was getting my information. I put down which bills we already paid, which ones we did not, which ones we still have an unpaid balance on, which we don't have an unpaid balance on any of them. We paid them all in full, and I put down the due dates for all of them. 2 of the bills came out on the 1st already. 1 came out on the 2nd. We will have one come out on the 17th, the 19th, and the 28th. And then on the bottom, I will be putting what our biggest spending area was and our lowest spending area, our starting balance versus our ending balance. The ending balance is what we're going to be bringing into the next month. So I'll do that part at the end of the month. The rest of this stuff will get filled out on Sunday. So with the leftover money from the week, I put it in this, the 100 envelope savings challenge. I won't show you all of the money that we have, but we do have quite a few saved up. And then it even has, just a little sneak peek, it even has a little tracker that you can circle in which ones you already did. And it's listed from, I think, 1 to 100. Yeah, 1 to 100. So, for example, in the 1 slot, you put $1. In the 100 slot, you put $100. I love you all, and I will be praying for you as you go into this new year. I will be praying for you in your journeys. If you are going on a financial journey like myself, then I am praying that you get over it real quick and we can finally reclaim our financial independence, success, and freedom. I also want you to know God does provide. So there have been many months where we have not been able to, get ahead. And at the very last second, God heard our answers. And we got stuff handed out of nowhere, out of places that we didn't even think to look. So it's really a huge miracle. Put your trust in Him. I promise He has your back. And also do the work. Do the work, because hard work pays off.